made a widow out of Mrs. Claus.
I'm sorry, I scared you. I must have fallen asleep on this couch.
Have no fear, that happens all the time.
Must be a pretty busy night for you, huh?
Yes, it is indeed. The busiest, in fact.
Please, don't let me hold you up. If you have places to be, by all means.
I appreciate that. In fact, I'd better be on my way. You have a Merry Christmas, son.
Actually, Santa, while you're here, do you mind if I ask you a question? I could use your advice.
Oh, no trouble at all, my boy. What's on your mind?
Well, honestly, it's a woman.
Oh, isn't it always?
I guess you could say that. You're married, right? How long have you and Mrs. Claus been together?
Well, longer than I can count at this point. You see, I've been around for a very, very long time.
Right, of course. You know, it's pretty incredible how you've been able to make it work and how long you've been together. You know, 50% of marriages end in divorce. My parents are divorced.
Well, you see, the thing about marriage is that it's very difficult, and Mrs. Claus and I, well, we managed to find ways to make it work somehow, some way.
That's beautiful. Good for you.
Well, enough about Mrs. Claus. Tell me about your lady friend.
Well, Santa, it's my mom.
Well, listen, I'm not probably the person you should be talking.
I saw you kiss her.
Excuse me?
16 years ago. I was 8 years old. My mom thought I was asleep. All I could do was toss and turn. I was so excited for Christmas morning. I was so excited I couldn't even sleep, and I didn't even think the morning would come. But then I heard that noise, and I tiptoed downstairs to catch a glimpse of the one and only Santa. I finally thought I was gonna meet you face to face. But you know what I saw? I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. 6 months later, my parents got a divorce. Coincidence? Maybe.
Son, I'm very sorry about your parents, but I really do have a lot to do.
No, please, stay. You haven't even touched your cookies. That same Christmas, my grandmother died. She'd been arguing with my mom the night before, and she'd been drinking. She had been found the next morning, trampled to death in the front lawn. The police had never seen anything like it. It was almost as if... I'm saying... It was almost as if Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Do you know what that's like?
Son, I'm very sorry about your family, but
You know what I think? I think you had an affair with my grandma. And when my grandma got too old, my mom was right there next on the list, wasn't she? But my grandma found out, didn't she? And that didn't make her too happy. So she threatened to tell my mom. To tell the truth about you and about everything going on. And you couldn't have that. You couldn't have the sweet, jolly name of old Saint Nick tarnished by the fact that you are just a scumbag.
Listen, Christmas is an emotional time for a lot of people, especially those that have lost loved ones. I hate to see you tortured like this, and I sincerely hope that you find some peace this year for Christmas. I'm sure your Grandma Dolores would hate to see you like this as well. Merry Christmas, Jeff.
I never told you her name was Dolores.
What?
My grandma? I never told you her name. You called her Dolores.
Well, how about that? Well done, Jeff. Well done. You solved the case, Sherlock. What now? Do you want maybe another present under the Christmas tree? You want maybe a little extra sweet under the stocking this year? What's your prize?
You ruined my parents' marriage. You killed my grandmother. The least you could do Please tell me the truth. Right here, right now.
The truth? What's the truth gonna do? Is it gonna bring Mommy and Daddy back together? Is it gonna raise Grandma Dolores from the dead?
I just want to hear you say it. I just want to hear you own up to what you've done. Stop hiding behind that beard and show me who you really are.
Maybe I did kiss your mom. Maybe I did kill your grandma. What are you gonna do about that? I'm Santa Claus! I bring joy to millions of children around the world. Every year, complete strangers welcome me into their homes. Their homes! I am an entire holiday. Do you really think that you can take down Christmas?
Who would believe you anyway? What have you done with your life? You're just a pathetic loser from a broken family.
You think you're the first person to come after Santa Claus? Think again. In the words of Omar from The Wire, if you're gonna come after the king, you best not miss.
Say it.
Fine. I kissed her. And I killed her. Now get back to bed and shut your mouth. Because I know when you're sleeping, Jeff. I know when you're awake. I know when you're bad and when you're good. So you better watch out, Jeff. Because Santa Claus is coming to town. And he's coming for I kissed her. And I killed her. Now get back to bed and shut your mouth.